If you'll have me as your husband, that is what you shall be.
I usually hate this old-time British crap, you know?
Yeah.
But like this show's amazing.
They actually knew that you would love it because of the algorithm.
The what?
Yeah, all of our previously watched shows, they go into a data bank so they can accurately predict which shows you'll love moving forward. So they knew it was going to happen.
That's because math and computers can think better for us than we can think for ourselves.
I love that it does that too. Another thing I don't have to think about. You know what I mean?
Whoa! All right, fine.
I came in to tell you there's a suicidal man on the roof.
Frank.
Well, the police are handling it, but I need you to sit tight.
Okay, thank you, man.
Thank you for your service.
Blue lives matter. Blue lives
Shit,
matter.
man, you guys know what this means, right? We're not gonna get our fish and chips.
A man by the name of Brian O'Brien is threatening to jump off the roof.
Oh, Brian.
I'd kill myself too if I had that clown's name.
You literally have the name of a clown.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy's gonna commit suicide off of our roof. I mean, shouldn't we do something?
Why would we? The cops are handling it.
Yeah.
If the guy actually wanted to off himself, he'd hop into a warm bath and he'd do the old, north-south.
The what?
Down the road instead of across the street, you know what I mean? Ideally, you go from metacarpal straight to bicep, connecting with the artery the entire time.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying, the man has no intention of offing himself, all right? This is a pathetic attention grab.
He's not gonna die falling from that height.
Whoa, hard disagree, pal.
Dude, it's like 3 stories. It's like basic science.
Let's not bring science into it, okay? This is God's territory, all right? I mean, there is no science.
You were just talking about how much you love science and math for predicting your television shows. Why did you not like it in this scenario?
I'm an American. I can believe in whatever I want
I'm
in any
also
given
an
moment
American,
based
okay,
on what the argument I'm trying to make.
Calm down, all right, D? Stop being so emotional, okay? What we need is an algorithm. We are living in a data-driven world, are we not?
Yeah!
By the way, I like the video because of the algorithm, you know.
First we have, could he?
No way.
Then, would he?
Nah, cry for help.
Should we?
Yes.
Shut the hell up! I don't need your opinions. We're gonna be able to come up with a mathematically accurate, non-emotional answer to all of our questions. We just need to think like a computer.
He's up here and he's saying, "Oh, I feel so sad." D, what would you say in this situation?
Well, I don't think he's
Oh,
sad.
D
I think he's
would be brutal.
happy
Man.
to get off this merry-go-round.
So pathetic.
D has thought about it, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I think he'll break a leg, but
Where's Frank, by the way? He tried to off himself, actually.
We were hoping for a bit of an explosion.
Yeah, but I think what we learned is that there's no way that the jumper's gonna die from this height.
A hard-boiled egg is not really an accurate representation of the human head and how it would behave
Yeah, that's true.
under a fall.
Unfortunately, that was the only one I found.
Found.
God damn it, D, are you eating my egg? You bitch, that was the only one in the nest. It wasn't in a tree, it was in a hole.
Oh, is it an iguana or something? Some kind of lizard or a snake, yeah?
I might be able to get Frank's secret cassava melon.
Why does Frank keep a cassava melon in the safe?
Has he cut a hole in the rind and then put it back on like a plug?
Like a glory hole, man. He fucks it, I guess.
He's definitely
Yeah.
having sex.
Oh, that's...
Probably is.
Hello?
There's a guy stuck on the roof at Patty's.
Dude, the burnt car is still there.
You think he could die from that height?
We need your cassava melon. We're gonna run a smash test on it.
Don't put your hands near my cassava.
A cassava melon? I've never heard of a cassava melon. I thought they were saying cassava.
Damn it, I gotta get in there.
Move back. This area is cordoned off. There's a jump on the roof.
You don't understand, it's my son.
Your son?
Yeah.
Come with me, sir.
Okay.
Step aside.
If we see splatter, that's gonna prove that he could die by jumping. So
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Where'd you come from?
I was up on the roof getting eggs from a nest. Wait, hey, you guys have a guy up on your roof.
Oh, yeah, there's a guy. There's a jumper.
We're trying to figure out if the guy could die from falling off our roof, so.
No, I've fallen off buildings before. I never die.
You're a stuntman, though. You're like Spider-Man. Friendly neighborhood cricket, man.
You're not cricket.
Get out of here, street rat.
Go get high in the bathroom or whatever.
We already have data for this situation. Maureen Ponderosa.
You pushed her.
Yeah.
No, they never proved that. That was never proven. It was, I have to say, fortunate that she landed on her head. Or at least he certainly made it look that way. The guy falls head first. Now, that'd be a death jump, right? So the answer to the question, could he die from jumping? Yeah. The question still remains, would he jump? For that, we need to understand his state of mind. For that, we got to go back to the algorithm. How do you truly get to know someone?
You just go through the trash.
Sleep with him.
Talk to their priest, then sleep with their priest. Then go back to the priest and ask him to ask God to forgive you for blackmailing him.
We're just gonna pull up Brian O'Brien's social media page, and we're gonna comb through that for any pertinent information on his life.
Pictures of food. I love that.
Oh, I love
that.
It's a good reminder that food is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like he's got a lot to live for. He's eating food.
Is that just what he wants you to believe? On the surface, social media, It's a lie. Clock the amount of baseball caps this guy's wearing. He's hardly a child, but he's still hanging on to his youth. Maybe he's got some daddy issues. Plus, he gave him a comical name like Mac's dad did.
My name's an homage. My dad's name's an homage.
It's an homage to a hamburger clown. Parasailing, Chilean wines.
This guy's life
butt
is
eating.
good, man.
Butt eating? Where are you getting that from?
There's a certain glint in the eye, sparkle.
You can see that in someone's eye.
Have you been eating butts?
Of course she has.
You are too much today, dude.
But recently, the girlfriend, she's disappeared from his pictures, which tells me that she probably broke up with him, because of all the copious requests for butt eating, which she was thinking was more of a one-time thing, and he was thinking, this is a thing now. Algorithm-wise, what have we learned here today?
He's a nasty fucking slut.
So
Okay.
nasty.
All right.
Also, that the poorly named Brian O'Brien most definitely would kill himself.
I'm afraid he's gonna do something really stupid this time. I gotta get in there.
Excuse me, sir. I'm Jackie DiNardo from Channel 5 News.
She's back, baby. I don't even need to see her face. I just know who we're dealing with. Yeah.
I would love to interview you.
Baby, I'll do anything you want. It would really get under his skin if he knew I was standing next to those. You.
Is it our moral obligation, as Max says, to keep this man from committing suicide and going to hell?
Let the cops do their job.
If you guys interfere, you'll end up killing the guy. It won't even be suicide. It'll be like manslaughter, accidental. Or you'll end up talking him off the ledge. Maybe not off the way you want it, like off. Make him jump, man.
We could be known as a suicide bar, and that's no good. I don't want to be that.
I'd probably take my business elsewhere.
You don't have business.
You don't make it grim, but you make it playful. Name drinks after jumpers or whatever, like the last call.
The jump shot.
Lemon drop.
Right.
Cosmopolitan?
Oh!
The dive bar. Maybe that doesn't work, but the dive.
We play music. Highway to Hell. Free falling.
A haunted house kind of bar
scary.
theme.
I'm
Like,
loving that.
you know?
Yeah, I get my business back.
You don't have business.
It would actually be good for the bar if this guy jumps and dies. Of course, from an emotional standpoint, we feel as though we should get involved. But the algorithm is actually telling us that that does not benefit anybody. The algorithm is telling us mathematically that we should help him do it. That's just math.
It's good for business, huh? Like a celebrity dying.
Feelings are irrelevant in the face of facts. Is that what I'm hearing?
The feelings just get in the way.
Well, how would we do it? Do we need to do another algorithm to figure that out?
Nah, I'll push him. I don't give a shit.
Would you like to say anything to your son?
Oh, yeah. You don't have a call. If I want to bang it, I'm going to bang it. Not that I am banging it. What I do with my property is my business.
Breaking news. I've gotten word the jumper is coming down.
Don't let anyone see you commit the murder.
Whoa, guys, can we just not call it a murder? It's sort of like a deletion, like hitting Control Alt Delete. Bloop, he's in the trash.
There's some clarification. The jumper did not jump.
Oh, dude, what a jet. We had a good plan.
I think this is for the best. We were going down a road I was not totally comfortable with.
Ooh. Here he is now.
This isn't my dad.
That's not Dennis.
You said you were the dad.
Not of this sad sack. I got distracted by the reporter's begonzas. There's a cassava with my name on it in there.
Now, what is the deal with that?
It's where I stash my Maui Kush.
Pretty much legal now. You don't really have to stash it anyway.
I don't think you have to hide it, man.
You still watching that British show? Stinks.
Well, no, actually, the algorithm told us that we like it.
I can't follow what they're saying most of the time.
I hate the plot because it's absurd.
The plot is ridiculous.
Mathematically, we're supposed to like the show.
I know, but mathematically, we were supposed to kill a man today.
Perhaps the science just isn't there yet.
Where did we land on the cassava?
Eat it, man. I think we're done with it.
Yeah, baby.
I wouldn't eat it, Cricks. It's full of loads.
Yep. It's full of Frank loads, man. This was episode 8. The jumper, the algorithm, the cassava melon. I wonder what they were trying to say. I think they were trying to make fun of the algorithm here. How the algorithm decides. It doesn't decide, but how it recommends stuff for you, I think it started out, I remember when people were super paranoid about, I remember when people were getting their minds blown by the idea that they were talking about something and all of a sudden they would get advertising that particular thing on Google or Facebook or whatever. There was a time when people were like starting to catch on to the algorithm being like, I've been thinking about this a lot lately and Google is recommending me stuff related to that. What the fuck? Are they spying on us? Blah, blah, blah. But people have sort of accepted all that. We rely on the algorithm now. YouTube, everything, streaming, everything, which is not all bad, but it takes away something, You don't have to think anymore, but it's good, when you watch a show and you get other things like that recommended. There are certain times when the algorithm comes in handy, but sometimes it's creepy because it's literally just data about you, about your searches, about what you're into being collected, and just, stuff is being recommended based on that. And that's creepy. That's always creepy, man. That's always creepy. But it's also used to recommend certain things for you depending on agenda and stuff. Who knows? Maybe it's being controlled and stuff, like on YouTube and stuff, when content is recommended to you, and even on Netflix and other streaming services. Even in music is especially notorious for this. When certain music is pushed more than another kind of music or another artist or whatever, you get artists that really blow up, and it's like you look at their streaming numbers and it's like there's no way you have that many fans in real life. You're being assisted by the algorithm here. Something is happening behind the scenes, because sometimes an artist will come out of nowhere and they're super popular and you're like, I've never heard of this dude. You're telling me he's on a song with J. Cole now. Where did he come from? I think that's very common in music. You get a lot of algorithm-generated talents. I think they are trying to make fun of that, man. The whole thing with the jumper. They tried to come up with their own algorithm. Could he, would he, should we? They decided that it was best for business if the guy, took a flight. Like something fucked up like that can happen, and it might end up benefiting some other party somewhere. If someone knows how to monetize that, like if something bad happens somewhere, like you have bars that are famous for being sort of like hit locations for mobsters, like a certain mobster was killed here, it's famous for that. You have that, but it's a bad event, but it kind of gives the location where that event happened some sort of law, some sort of notoriety, a storyline. It becomes an attraction for some reason.